Hello everybody and welcome back to my F1 2021 My Team career mode. We are now at Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix. If you haven't seen the last one, I urge you to go back and do so before checking this one out. This is your last chance to do so before spoilers. Well, mistakes were made in Spa. Let's try and make less of them here as we come to Zandvoort. And it is very, very wet for qualifying. But guys, before we get into all that, I just want to quickly say that there will be a Season 5 of this career mode, but that will be the last season, given that F1 2022 will be out at the end of June, and I will be picking up a copy on release day. Whether I do a career mode series on that game or not, I haven't decided yet, but one thing's for sure, I've really enjoyed doing this career mode, and I can't wait to show you the final season that has been recorded. It has already been recorded and I can promise you it is a good one. But for now, we are trying to get out of Q1 here at Zandvoort and I'm really struggling to do so. I'm having to really dig deep because the AI are just super quick in these conditions and I'm not. It's just about nailing that one lap together, and that is the one thing that I'm just not doing right now. But we got up into 14th and that was enough to do it. But now we're in Q2 and I just don't know if I'm going to have the outright pace to be able to break out into the top 10. We're going to come round the last corner now, 4 minutes to go. And, well, we've gone fastest. That's a surprise. And we're down to second. And I'm trying to improve my lap, but I have got an AI in the way of Antonio Giovinazzi. That's really not helpful at all, Tonio. I don't know why you're in my way, but please get out of it. If you can, that would be a massive help. And in fact, he's still lingering in the way there. I've had to make an overtaking move on him, and that's cost me any time I was gaining. I've still made gains on this lap. It's still the fastest time. But not overall happy with that. And in the end, we ended up 4th on the grid in Q3, so not too bad of a way to go.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside at races across Europe and throughout the world. Now, at long last, they have a Grand Prix to call their own. It's a warm welcome once again to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Joker, Valtteri Bottas, and Lundgaard, Norris, Gasly, Tsunoda, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Ocon, Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel, Eilert, Joe, Carlos Sainz, and Mick Schumacher, Latifi, Mazepin, Schwartzman, and Artem Markelov. Which of these...
Right then, on the grid here at Zandvoort, soft tyres. There's some hard tyres on my teammate. I don't know why he's gone for that, but anyway, it's lights out and away we go. The two Red Bulls get away very well. Verstappen holding on to the lead. I have been swamped by both Mercedes, Lundgaard and Bottas getting moves done on me there. I've gone to the inside line, not fully aware that there's a McLaren of Lando Norris alongside me. I'm now going to try and go around the outside of the McLarens, and the safety car is deployed. But I was able to get the McLarens as they backed off just before it, and that was me getting the move done. And yeah, the safety car comes out. Now, it didn't give me any warnings or penalties for illegal overtake, so I assume that was completely legal. But who knows at this point. Right, we're getting ready to go racing again, and the green flags are out, and I'm trying to get past Leclerc as quick as possible to try and have a run at the Red Bulls. I've gone down the inside. That is the move Donovan. We've given George Russell a little love tap there. I don't think he'll appreciate that, but it's now Verstappen, Russell, myself, and I have a clear run straight at the 2 Red Bull cars in front of me. Leclerc behind me on hard tyres isn't able to just keep up right now, but he's actually getting closer through this section of the circuit. I don't know why, I'm really struggling here. And Leclerc, oh, I've gone onto the curb. Leclerc's going to go down the inside. I've given him space. I've then gone to take the racing line, and Bottas has gone for a hopelessly ambitious move and knocked himself round. You see, I've gone wide there, and Leclerc's gone up the inside. I've gone to take the line. Bottas going for a dive there that just... Well, he should have read what I was doing there. He should not have gone for an overtake. And as a result, he wiped me off the circuit and has damaged his own car. My side pods are now absolutely screwed. And I've now got Christian Lundgaard trying to go around the outside. I'm even P4 in the other Mercedes. But we're going to shut that down as quickly as possible because he is not coming through. And now I'm trying to get right back to Leclerc as I've gone wide again. And Lundgaard's now got the move done. I am really making mistakes in this race. And the frustration is kicking in. I actually felt very annoyed after being whacked in the side by Bottas, and I just haven't been able since then to make anything of the race. So I decided to come in and try and maybe run the strategy on mediums to the end. I nearly lost it coming out of there though. The frustration is really set in, and I'm actually quite annoyed at myself for letting that level of frustration kick in. But we're now pushing back on Lundgaard. Let's try and make something of this. Let's try and do a bit of damage limitation down the inside of Lundgaard and Ilott for good measure. And we've gone a little bit deep, but we've got the move done on them both. And I think Lundgaard is trying to follow me through on Ilott, and I think he has got that done. So Lundgaard moving up to P7, and now I'm going to try and push hard to catch the 2 AlphaTauris and try and make something of this race. But I'm really pushing it. Perhaps pushing my luck a little bit as we hit this curve there. Round we go and into the wall.
Are you
and,
okay?
well, that was inevitable.
Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
You see on the replay here, we were just pushing too hard, taking liberties with the curb. The car gets unsettled, round it goes, into the wall. That was silly.
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here in Zandvoort, but they have done, and done it in spectacular style. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, I honestly feel it was down to the driver and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed.
I have nobody
Despite
to
the
blame
best
for
efforts
myself
of our
there. The
championship
frustration
leader, that leader's
just
taken a
kept
bit of
building
a
and
knock
building
today
to the point I
after
was
an incredible
driving
day
with
of
rage
racing.
and pushing
Who was
too
your
hard.
driver of the day, Ant?
And eventually I paid the price for it.
He showed up a lot
You
of
know,
the
it's
drivers
my
out
own
on the track
mistake.
today
I
and
hold
didn't show any signs of
responsibility
slowing
for
down.
it.
It's time
But
to
we're going to
see
move
how
on to
things
the
are
next
shaping
race
up
and try to do
in the
better. But it was a win
Championship. The
for
lead at the top
Verstappen,
goes
a
down
1-2
after
for
a
Red
strong
Bull.
weekend from the
Leclerc's third,
challengers'
Gasly's
band.
fourth, and
Meanwhile,
Tsunoda
good
rounds
work
out the
for
top
Aston Martin
5.
this weekend,
And the top
who
10 is
pushed
rounded out
themselves
by
further
Carlos
up the order.
Sainz.
It's been an absolutely
So a
wild
frustrating day
weekend
for
of
us, a
Formula
couple of
1
things
action.
going wrong.
I can't
I
wait
ended up
to
having
see
to
what's
drive a
next.
very damaged car, and the frustration just got too much. I was pushing too hard, and I made a very bad mistake. But like I said, we'll move on to the next one. It happens sometimes, just got to move on, accept responsibility, and keep going. Right, it's a 1-2 in the championship for me and Leclerc still, but he's got the gap down to 75 points. Then it's Russell in third, Gasly in fourth, Verstappen in fifth, Tsunoda, Sainz, Ricciardo, Norris and Bottas still rounding out the top 10. It's actually looking very close down the bottom end of the top 10 there. So it's a pretty tasty battle that they're having. In the constructors, though, it's still a very clear advantage for Joe H2O Racing. Well, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you're new here and you want to see more content from me. Until the next time, guys, I've been Joe. Thank you for watching TTFN. Ta-ta for now.